This is how I traveled 24 countries before the age of 24. So growing up, I never really thought that I'd be able to travel and see the world, as I didn't come from, I guess the most money. I was middle class, upper middle class, but wasn't taken too much around the world to be able to see it. Did a lot of road trips across the US with my mom, so that kind of instilled the love for travel. But it wasn't until I started to learn that credit cards can give you points, miles, additional perks, and can allow you to essentially travel the world for free, or even to little cost, and minimize a lot of the expenditures, especially those plane tickets to go international from the US. It's really mind-boggling to me, actually, if you really think about it, that there's such a negative and bad stigma and stereotype around credit cards and how they're bad and how they're dangerous, which of course, yes, is true. But if you use them properly, you almost use them kind of like a debit card, and you're paying that monthly balance in full. The rewards that you're getting can allow you to really unlock new adventures in your life. So I got my first credit card about 18, and so I knew that it had some type of reward system. Since it was a cashback card, it was the Bank of America card, the red one, that gave you 3x back on a category of your choice and 2x back on groceries. And so with that card, I was using it in college. I think it gave me maybe a $3,000 credit limit, so I was just using it to buy food, buy books, maybe I put the tuition expenses on there, and then I was getting cash back, and I would kind of hoard them until like the end of that semester, and then I would cash them out to kind of reimburse me for fun, and or use it over to the next semester and help pay for school that way. And so that kind of got me thinking on, hey, if this is giving me cash back, I'm using this just for the normal expenditures that I'm already having. Then that's when I started getting onto the internet, getting on YouTube, and then seeing that there was an even bigger world when it comes to credit cards, and how cards that have higher annual fees and co-branded cards. So if you really like a certain airline or a certain hotel chain, then you're able to get a credit card with them and then unlock even more perks and have status with them. So like for me, for example, I love that Marriott has a co-branded card. I have the Amex business card as well as the Chase Boundless card. And with that, it kind of gives me that nostalgia from, growing up, like I said, of doing a lot of road trips, and I was always staying in Marriott's, but didn't even think about it at the time as a brand. And now it's, I kind of get to do all this traveling and staying in hotels that I loved growing up, but now for free, and going to even more luxurious hotels, and being able to take my friends, and they're like, wow, got this suite, how much did you pay? And I'm like, I didn't pay anything. It's also unlocked amazing things of being able to give, because you can take friends and family on trips. I know my mom, for example, never thought that she was gonna see the Great Pyramids. She had never thought that she would go to Jordan. She didn't know that what she saw in Indiana Jones, being Petra, was in Jordan, and that you could actually see that in the real world. And I've been able to take her there, been able to take her to Rome, to Eastern Europe as well. So it's been an absolute blessing to be able to not only for myself get to explore and learn and travel, but to now give those opportunities to someone else. And then even if traveling is not your forte or something of an interest, in the scope of credit cards, there's so many things that you can do within that, even from cashback cards. I know when I moved, I opened up some cashback cards, and I was able to essentially reimburse myself for a lot of the furniture. I mean, if you think about it, if a couch costs you $1,000 and you were able to cash out, $2,000 in cash back from the different cards that you opened up, you essentially can view it as, I just got a free couch, I just got a free TV, whatever else it is that you bought. Maybe you know, if you were buying new electronics, you get a cashback card, you go and buy that electronic, you probably hit the minimum spend, whether that might be, you know, $1,000 to $6,000 that you have to spend in those 3 months. You're already going to spend that money, but now you can get a bonus, and the credit card company is now going to then give you $500 to $1,000 back just for using their card on something that you were already gonna to pay for. I mean, it's kind of amazing and astounding that it's even a concept, and that so many people don't know about this concept and the beauty on how, just for your simple purchases, being able to now get something in return and or something greater, and unlock, again, just different opportunities to, whether it's traveling, getting free stuff back, perks, elite status, and a lot of those things are stuff that I want to talk about more onto this channel. If that's something that you're interested in, I'm going to be posting, you know, weekly, putting some funny shorts in there as well. I have a blog, creditcardcentral.org. Please go and check it out. There you can learn a lot about you know, some of the different redemptions that I've done. You know, if you're in the cashback space, I know that there's a blog that I posted on how I turned $95 into $950. So it's almost like investing, but you are not necessarily gambling any money. You were just given money for purchases that you were already gonna to pay for. So you can go back to that website, like I said, creditcardcentral.org, as well as also there's a Facebook community. I really want to grow that community and have it somewhere where everyone can share their passion for credit cards and whichever niche within those credit cards. And if you're in that travel space, you know, the long-term goal honestly would be that we maybe do a community and a group trip somewhere, and we can all meet in person and just kind of share together and really rejoice in that. So if all of this sounds interesting, please subscribe down below, comment, feel free to reach out to me and let me know your thoughts, and if there were any videos that, you know, you're interested in seeing.